Welcome everyone to Token Topics. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Quant is the topic of this video. We're going to dive in and see what this project is all about. It's very unique compared to other typical blockchain projects, so we're going to find out what Overledger is and why this technology is vital for the new financial system to work. Interoperability is key, and Quant allows this to happen, not only between new blockchains but also old legacy systems. There's a lot to this project, so we're going to cover it in this video. If you're a Quant fan, please hit the like and subscribe if you do like the content. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. Invest at your own risk. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Quant is all about. Now, when it comes to keeping your Quant safe, or any crypto for that matter, there's no better place to store it than a decent biometric wallet. With talks about cyber attacks, hacks, and even exchanges going bankrupt, it's imperative to keep your investment safe. Token Topics is affiliated with Decent Wallet, so if you purchase it through this channel, you're going to get a special discount marked down from the original price. I'm going to put an affiliate link in the description below so you can keep your crypto off the exchanges. Now, before we dive more into Quant and understand the technology behind it and how important this is for the new quantum financial system, it's a good idea to understand the difference between Cosmos, Polkadot from Quant. Cosmos and Polkadot are also interoperable between other blockchains, but they do have limits. This is where Quant comes in, and I'm going to explain. Cosmos and Polkadot are both blockchains vying for the interoperability spot. Meanwhile, Quant is a blockchain agnostic operating system that can facilitate interoperability beyond just blockchains. So there's a difference. They're not just trying to interoperate just between blockchains, but so much more. It can also connect with old legacy systems to blockchains, blockchains to internet networks, and legacy systems to internet networks. Much more cost effective. And why would any government or financial institution choose one specific blockchain that has to bridge to every other single blockchain? That doesn't make any sense. Where it can just connect to a blockchain agnostic such as Quant OS and have access to all of them. Quant is capable of connecting legacy systems to DLT blockchain infrastructure without the need for the client or customer to move all their data and or infrastructure onto the blockchain or manipulate another blockchain. Or imagine this scenario. Imagine having an entire payment system, RTGS, real-time gross settlement system, on something like Polkadot, which is still new technology, and if something were to happen or go wrong, that would be catastrophic. Whereas Quant, which is not a blockchain in itself, but a universal API that enables interactions and connectivity with other various blockchains. So you can leverage the power of all different distributed ledger technologies without relying on just one. Furthermore, and most importantly, Quant can connect permission blockchains such as Corda and Hyperledger. Now, Overledger. Overledger, what is it? Overledger is a technology that is the secret sauce behind Quant, an enterprise operating system that interconnects blockchains, enterprise platforms, and networks. Interoperable, connect any network to any network without overhead or limits. Hyper-decentralized applications that run and store data on multiple blockchains. I like how this graph shows a difference between enterprise permission blockchains compared to public permissionless blockchains, such as Hyperledger, Corda, JPM, Quorum, Ethereum, Ripple. Then you have your public permissionless blockchains and other blockchains. The whole idea is interoperability. And I like how this graph, how it shows the difference between the enterprise blockchains, which have private and public networks, such as Corda, you got Hyperledger, Quorum, Ethereum. Then you have your blockchains right here and different payment APIs. And as you can see, all interconnects. And Overledger network is a scalable peer-to-peer network with layer 2 payment channels. Enterprise and institutional grade multi-chain oracles connect any network to any network at scale without overhead or limits. And it just keeps going on. This is an excellent graph Now, if we look at the price of Quant right now, it's a little over $65, which is not a bad price at all considering how much it was earlier in the year. There's a circulating supply of a little over 12 million, total supply over 14 million. That is not many. We can see that in this last nasty dip that it did come down to about $50. Now, in my personal opinion, I think we are going to come down some more. But either way, I think it's a good buying opportunity if you're buying little by little. I would like to see this thing go down into the $40 region before I start to purchase them. Now, let's get a better understanding of the man who's behind Quant, the CEO and head, Gilbert Verdian, business innovator and technology visionary with global experience in delivering change in security, technology, and business strategy to achieve tangible business results within global enterprises and governments worldwide. Having over 20 years of industry experience, Gilbert considers himself on the cutting edge of technology, living at the intersection of business, technology, and security. By blending his technical expertise and business know-how, he is able to transform and solve complex challenges faced by businesses and governments around the world. Now I'm at the official website. Let's hear some words from Gilbert on his technology.
My favorite thing about Quant is that we invent and push boundaries every day. We live in a hyper-connected world and society that's ever growing and ever increasing. Our purpose at Quant is to unleash the power of networks as connected as the world we live in. Blockchain and DLT, distributed ledger technologies, are transformational and foundational to society. The biggest challenges enterprises face is the lack of interoperability and the ease of use.
Quant is solving the problem of complexity in DLT in two ways. One is to make it much easier to use. So we have an API that hides all of the complexity, makes it straightforward for developers to work with DLTs. The other thing is we're making it interoperable. So at the moment, there's lots of areas that are isolated where there's a lot of value, and we connect those together and make them available through the same easy-to-use interface.
We're split into two sections, R&D and engineering. So our R&D does the complex heavy lifting and understanding how to solve the problem in a prototype. And then we hand it over to engineering to make it enterprise level application.
Our core technology, Overledger, delivers universal interoperability that is fit for future and enterprise-oriented. We see numerous possibilities for enterprise and developer use cases for Overledger.
The way I see the technology being applied in the mid-market is mainly around finance, so tokenization of assets, new models for syndicated loans, new models for trade finance. There's a number of initiatives in that area, and Overledger will accelerate those because at the moment they are traditional blockchain projects that are working in isolation. The way I see the technology being applied more at a macro scale is systems that are linking countries and linking trade blocks, so EU region, Latin America region, and then specific corridors between countries where many flows are being digitalized on DLT, and those DLTs need linking together to make that work properly.
As a hyper-connected world of interconnected networks. That's the future.
Now, when it comes to partnerships in Quant, they don't play around. I'm sure there's other NDAs in place, but the partnerships that we do know about is SIA. SIA is a well-known high-tech Italian company which provides innovative solutions for the banking and finance sectors. The two companies have entered an agreement with the goal of integrating the SIA chain infrastructure into Quant's Overledger to develop DLT-based cross-platform applications and services. Next on the list is Oracle, which is huge. Oracle is the world's largest database management company, offering software and technology cloud engineered systems and enterprise software products. This move enables Quant to benefit from Oracle's expertise in product and marketing, as well as their world-class mentoring program and curriculum, engage with their global base of more than 430,000 customers, and to be part of a thriving startup community of inspired technology experts. On the list is LaChain. Quant partners with LaChain to enable an interoperable finance infrastructure for tokenized currencies and to improve social and financial inclusion across the LAC region. Next on the list is Amazon. Amazon Web Services. That speaks for itself. Powering businesses in 190 countries across Europe, US, South America, and Asia. Massive one is Hyperledger. Quant Network is collaborating with Hyperledger to advance cross-industry blockchain technology and enable universal interoperability. One of the many mind-blowing features of Overledger technology from Quant is the fact that you can add smart contracts to assets that normally would not have a smart contract, such as Bitcoin, even Bitcoin, yes. QRC20 secure smart contracts on Quant. QRC20 secure smart contracts have significant advantages over an ADHOC approach, including the ease of deployment and interoperability. These tokens will become a key component for Overledger's blockchain-based payment system designed for corporate and institutional use. This new smart contract functionality in Overledger is an important milestone. Create a QRC20 smart contract on an Overledger user interface. Make a credit transfer to initiate a QRC20 token payment. Also initiate a debit transfer to pull a payment of the QRC20 token. Pre-approved debit transfer to pull a payment of the QRC20 token. You're a Quant holder, and when it comes to Quant's future, it is truly looking bright. The information that I've been going over, it only seems to get better and better. And look at this here. Quant and the Digital Pound Foundation realizing the UK CBDC's vision. For many years, the UK has boasted as one of the most world's advanced payment infrastructures and has been leading center of financial innovation. But many times, perhaps more relevantly, technologies change. And one of these recent changes could seriously weaken not only UK's leadership position, but its ability to compete effectively on a global financial stage. And we're talking, of course, about the move towards digital assets and central bank digital currencies. Now, it is a long article. I'm going to put the link to this down below, but at Quant, we're delighted to be supporting the Digital Pound Foundation's initiative. As a leading fintech pioneer in distributed ledger technology, Quant's experience of working with banks and intergovernmental organizations and private industry positions the company perfectly to contribute to the realization of the initiative's vision. In particular, Quant is collaborating with the Digital Pound Foundation to deliver interoperability, the ability to interoperate with existing and emerging global payment infrastructures. But it gets better. I highlighted this here with their collaboration with the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. So first we need to know MLTs, so multi-ledger tokens. So multi-ledger tokens allow for changes of ownership between different enterprises, meaning that transactions are recorded and stored through their entire life cycle. For example, Quant's MLT technology is leveraged by the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, for use with central bank digital currencies that are sent to and from and operate on many distinct blockchain and legacy-based platforms. Multi-ledger tokens have the potential to be utilized for numerous blockchain and financial uses. Now, continuing, MLT or multi-ledger tokens, minting multi-DLT stablecoins from fiat funds on Quant. Who is it for? For central banks, fintechs, trading, consortia, closed-loop payments, marketplaces, and micropayment platforms. How does it work? Funds are held in an escrow with financial institution, and tokens to the same value are issued or minted on a private DLT. These funds can then be used on any DLT or a mixture of DLTs, public or private, and quant-patented multi-ledger tokens or MLT technology is applied. This ensures that wherever the tokens are used, changes of ownership are recorded on the original DLT and a clear, auditable record is maintained. The nature of MLT means that the tokens are open and can be used on new and different DLTs as they emerge or as use cases grow. This opens up walled gardens of many e-money solutions. Examples: this quant solution implements the IMF or International Monetary Fund's semi-decentralized model for central bank digital currency. It also enables simple and flexible implementation of synthetic CBDC and can be used by banks as more flexible type of a stable coin. You also have end-to-end DLT access. Now, who is it for? Companies and consortia connecting to more than one DLT cryptocurrency payments. Now, who is this for? Companies wanting to receive or make payments in a wide variety of cryptocurrencies. Overledger for Ethereum. Who is it for? Companies and developers that want to create apps which use the Ethereum network. And my favorite here, Overledger for Ripple. Now, who is this for? Companies and developers that want to create apps which use the Ripple network. They also have an Overledger for Bitcoin. You can see more. There's the Overledger for Oracle, Overledger for Corda, Overledger for Hyperledger Fabric, and so on. And if anybody's want to know where the headquarters is located, it's at Zug, Switzerland. You have all the information right here. Of course, I'll put the link to this down below. Now, for any newcomers jumping on board wanting to learn about Quant, I want to say thank you for watching the video. Please do hit the like and subscribe. That's all I have for the video. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of information about Quant. There's a lot of technology I'm going to be going over. So if you're wanting to learn more, please subscribe. Stay up to date. Hit the little notification bell so you can stay up to date on every video that comes out. And put your comments and thoughts down below. And I want to say thank you everyone for watching another edition of Token Topics. And put your comments and thoughts down below. What's your thoughts about Quant? Do you think it's a gem? From all the research that I've been digging up, I think this thing is a powerful project. And I think it's here to stay for sure. But what are your thoughts? Go ahead and put them down below. I want to say thank you everyone for watching another edition of Token Topics. You all take care out there.